Very good morning to my friends. Today this is our PPT cloud computing presentation, and our lecturer is Bono Shaidayu Binti Oman. And this is our group member Ling Wizer, Ivan Saling, and Aaron Yatazang. And beside that is our normal matrix. Okay, best of the task given is as a network administrator from EVM Ptd Ltd company, you have been tasked to set up a network infrastructure topology as shown in figure 1 below using your AWS account. Your design topology should consist a VPC with two public subnet and one private subnet. A total number of three EC2 instances will be used in this topology. You will have a web server, a database server for your web server, and a net instance for the database server to get access to the internet. Your web server should uh, also be accessible via your domain name. Then below that is our figure one AWS network topology. So this is our question given, and beside that is output the output of the web server. Okay, so of the first, we need to go to log in our account and log into AWS to serve the IAM, then select user clip on create users. After clip, we need to create user based on the table given. So we need to type the names, and we need to click I want to be IAM user. Then we need to customize our password. So next we need to add on the permission. First is administrator access. Then we also need to add the Amazon EC2 full access, Amazon Route 53 full access, Amazon VPC access, CloudFront full access, CloudWatch full access, database administrator, IAM full access, IAM change password, change user password. So after we create, we need to copy the console URL and open a new tab. Like we need to open the new incognito window and paste the link. So also like that, we need to sign in for the that you registered that IAM user. We need to key in the IAM username and the password. So the password jump from this passage. It need to you need to provide you to password reset again. So you need to key in your old password and key in the new password 2 times. So you just sign in into your IAM user that you create. So first we need to based on the question given. So we need to go to the BBC and click on create BBC, and we need to fill in about the IPv4 and name shown in table 1. So we need to select the BBC ID just we create and apply three subnet, which is two public and one private, and also key in their IPv4 then based on the question given. Okay, so we can see about this subnet private one is the IPv4 is 10.0.1.0/34, and then we can see the subnet 3 public subnet 3. So we can see the IPv4 is 10.0.2.0/34. After internet gateway is created direct, so we also need to attach to BBC that we create. Then we go to the row table and we need to create the row table. So we base the question, we tap the row table and fill in and choose the BBC that we create. After that, so we also need select the public subnet for main row table based the situation given. So we can go to the edit subnet associations. So we choose the two public subnet. Okay, so we cannot forget about this. What table main also need an internet gateway based on this table given. So we need to we need to add more rows and we choose the 0.0.0.0/0, and we also choose this internet gateway that we create.
So, good morning everyone, and I'm Lim Wizer, and now to present my part is route table sub create for private subnet. So, first of all, we need go to inside the VPC and click route table and click create route table. And now we put a name for our route table sub is event rt dash sub, and the VPC is use our event dash VPC. So now next we look at another part is after we create a route table, so we need to select only private subnet by clicking on edit subnet association. So it means like the route table sub is only for private subnet only. So after we create our subnet association, so we need to go to our previous route table and click it and click edit route. So we put 0.0.0.0/0 and use eventnet. The eventnet is we create after we create a net instance. So have the eventnet lah for our instance. So move to other part. So now we have three security group need to be created based on the table given. So as the slide given is net security. So the second security group is web security. So now we apply the SSH, HTTP, HTTPS for inbound rule for our web security. It means like when we go to the web server with our IP, so maybe we can launch with by our internet and search it. So next we move to the database security. So we as usual create a security group and our basic detail is event dbsg is for our database security group lah. So our VPC also chose our previous VPC is event VPC. So continue our database security group. After we key in the database security group name, we must apply the inbound rule for the database security group. So first we must apply SSH, second HTTP, third is MS SQL, fourth is MySQL. For the inbound rule is on our database security group. That's all for database security group. So now we can see the result that we have done to create our security group. So first is event web SG, it means like web server security group. Event DBSG is database security group, and event net SG is net instant security group. So now let's move to the EC2. So we go to the EC2 and click on launch instance for all three instances we must create based on our table given. So first instance we must create is net instance. So the name I put is event dash net. That is for net instance. So after we put our net instance name, so now we go to the search bar and type amzn dash mi dash vvc dash net and click on it and press our enter and we press community mi and wait for the first choice, and there is our MJN MI VPC net. So we click select and select it for our net instance. So after we select our MJN -MI VPC net, now we go to our network setting and edit and select the VPC and press public one and click on create security group and fill it. So as the previous I say the security group for net, right? So we also can create on EC2 for our security group. So after we done all of that and we press launch instant, and then we have successful to create our net instant. So now move to another instant. So now is the web server. So this is the same process with net instant, by the way, just a different name, and we no need to select the MI. So after that, we put our web server name. So we must create a new key pair, and I put the key pair name is 123 that, and then and make sure it our new key pair have download in our photos. So the key pair is the main role that to launch our web server. If we not have the key pair, we can't launch our web server. If it's not instant as the previous, we must process without keypad because that is not the web server and we no need to launch it. So that's all for this part. So it's same like the net instance. So we added the network and must choose public two. So how we know that is a network public one and network public two must assign for which instance? So based on the diagram given. So now we assign our web server to our public two and select existing group we have created previously as security group. So after we create the instance and we can see the result as the photo below. And first is even net and second is even web. That is the instance we have created. So let's move to the database instance. So same with the net instance, by the way, just a different name and without MI. So after we put our database name for our instance, and we must choose network private one and select the existing group we have done before. So just select it and launch the instance.
My name is Aaron Yang and I'm going to explain about connecting Evian Web. First of all, we need to take the instant and click connect. After that, we have EC2 Instant Connect, Session Manager, and SSH. And EC2 Serial Console, we need to click on SSH client and copy the code on the top below left. After that, we need to open command prompt and type cd downloads and paste down the code. After the code is displayed, we need to type in yes to run the command. After the command is displayed, we need to type in sudo su and install y negative y install http systemctl enable http and systemctl start http. After that, cd slash var slash www slash html. After all the command prompt, we need to enter nanoindex.html to type in welcome to event pteltd. Pursue what catch your heart, not what catches your eye. Agent name waiter in service. After that, we need to copy the IPv4 and paste into a new tab, and it will display out welcome to event pteltd. Uh, Pursue what chases your heart and not what chases your eye. Agent name waiter in service. Lastly, we need to go and search Route 53 and click on Get Started. After clicking into it, we need to click on Create Host Zone. Type in the domain game given, which is using our cardmetrics.pbu cloud.site. After creating it, we need to create a certain record. Click on Create Record, we will insert the IPv4, which is 3.80.75.83, and the DTL will be 90 seconds. After creating, we need to log in to GoDaddy, click on the domains and select the portfolio type in the values in the picture shown, which is type A for IPv4 and the name containing our CAR matrix and the value for IPv4. And TTL will be set to 600 seconds. After creating, we'll click on the get response. You'll come to a new tab, but instead of the usual IPv4, you come out to 21 DDT 23 F1009.pbu cloud.site, and the nano index HTML will be represented inside the tab. That's all from us. Thank you.